What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel for another ball review. This time we're looking at the new release by Storm, the Storm Journey. It's a collaboration with Jason Belmonte. It's the 7th ball in his signature line series. This ball features the F8 core, which is also featured in the Fate, and it has a new cover, TX16 Pearl. The solid version of that is on the Phase 2. This is the first time they're using the Pearl version of this cover on any ball in any of the line, which I'm a little excited about. Excited to see what this ball can do. All right, so how did I drill this ball? Just like the previous videos, we're trying different layouts here. So on this layout, I went 5x3x3 VLS layout, and today I'm going to compare this ball to last ball review I just did, the TNT Infused. And the reason I'm doing that, because from throwing this Journey a little bit now for like a week or so, it is a different shape than the Infused. I really wanted to showcase the difference in those two. If you watched my TNT Infused video, I really did do that ball justice, so I wanted to come out here and see if I can make it look a little bit better than I did the last time. But I appreciate it if you go ahead and watch that TNT Infused video. I will also be showcasing in this with the Fate. I have that one as well. That ball is drilled a little bit different. If you saw in my past video when I did the Fate, the layout on that ball is going to be 5x4.5 by 2 3/4 VLS layout, my usual layout that I was doing for that whole year now. Going on, I really thank Pinterest here for allowing me to come in and make my videos and also do any of my coaching here. And remember, do that thing, hit that like, make sure you hit that button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on that bell for notifications so you know when my content hits the internet. This is earlier in the morning, so it is a fresher house shot. After doing some practice shots, I think you're really going to enjoy this one because I have a really good ball motion. But in order for you to see that, I'm going to have to throw the shots really well. Let's get out there and let's do it. All right, this time we're going to start a little farther right this time. We try to get it outside the first arrow, see what kind of shape this ball makes. And just like that. That's nice. I'm telling you, I have a good house. This shot is pretty good today. Been warming up, a lot of good ball motion. And that was outside of first arrow. And as you can see, the ball is nice and clean because of the Pearl TX16 cover. I did scratch this ball up a little bit just to get some of the reactive gloss off it, but the shape that it was making when I was bowling for last week, just to try to get used to it, I really like this, so I'm not gonna scratch it anymore. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Now, when you saw my TNT Infused video, there was a lot of over-under after because I was bowling after somebody bowled. But we're going to see if I have to change the surface on that one as well when I get into it. Get the ball, I'm going to move a little bit left and throw another shot. Compared to when the TNT Infused, this ball has a lot more continuation down the lane for me than the forward motion of the TNT Infused. And those are the bowling balls that I like the ones that are really continuous down lane so I can get left, throw it right. Let's not get ahead of ourselves in this video. All right, more close to the first arrow this time. That was like 6 and then out. Threw it out a little bit farther than I wanted to, but you can see down the lane, really picks up in the mid lane, a lot more continuous off the drive compared to the TNT Infused. Let's move more left, guys. Let's keep on pushing it. For me, I don't understand why. Oh, I'm gonna give some pins. Not sure why over the time we've had the Phase 2 in the line for so long with TX16 solid cover stock. Not sure why we never even attempted to try this cover because I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now I'm moving even farther left. Throw more in between first and second arrow. The last one was like 6 at the arrows. Try to make more 8, 9 at the arrows. Oh, maybe 7, 8 at the arrows. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a bad one. That was 9, came around it. Bad one, tugged it, came around a little bit. And just revving up in the mid lane, coming off the dry a lot harder, the way I like it to. Let's move more left. All right, I'm in vibes of the Magic Gem video, man. I was striking a lot in that one. I'm striking a lot in this one already. All right, more left, one more time, and then I'll throw the old TNT a couple shots so we can see the difference. Now I moved left, but I'm gonna try to throw it in the same spot I do that one. That was like 9. I was trying to hit like 7. There we go, that was 10. That's what I want to see all the time. Skidding through the fronts, but not too weak where it's pushing too far down the lane. Getting the mid lane, starting to rev up. When it comes off the dry, it's nice and smooth rather than going sideways or slowing down too fast. I'm gonna switch over to the TNT and see what that does. Told you, when the house shots like this, man, wish I could make all my videos on a house shot like this. We'll just, I don't know, we'll clone this house shot on this lane 33 and bowl on all the time. All right, so back to the right, outside of first arrow with the TNT Infused. See if I get a quicker motion down lane than what was in my ball review video on lane 39. Oh, that's a bad one. As you see, trust that ball, don't trust that one. Let's try that again. That was horrible. Tried too hard to throw a good shot. All right, one more time. Make a better shot, line up right. It was too far left. All right, here we go. Make a better shot. And just like that, that's perfect. Outside first arrow, that ball picked up in the mid lane at the end of the dry. It was really continuous off the dry. That one got down to the same spot in the mid lane, and it just kind of slowed down and barely got up to the pocket. All right, one more left. Go in between first and second arrow. Then we'll go back to the journey. Keep on moving left. That's more like 9. Okay, so move more in the oil with the TNT Infused. Hit 9, kind of like I did the third shot with the journey. And that one actually picked up down lane. So there was enough oil in the front for it to push down, and then it came off the dry a little bit quicker. That's the motion I wish I would have had during my video. That's what I like to see out of that ball. Nice, push down the lane, picked up in the mid lane. Even though it was forward, it's making a motion where my eyes are like, okay, it is hooking, so I can trust it. All right, time to go back to the journey, and let's keep on moving left. Now with the journey and then the fate, which is the same core but different covers, this journey really is more responsive down lane off the dry, where the fate is more forward for me, similar to the TNT Infused. But we're going to showcase that. A couple more shots with the journey, then I'll throw the fate. All right, so now I mean more second arrow to that out to the right, maybe come out a little bit, like that. That's what I'm talking about. I have a house shot I can trust, making good shots, executing exactly the way I'm telling you that I want to do it, and 10 back. All right, move more left once I get my ball. There it is. All right, so as you can see so far, even with the couple shots I threw with the TNT Infused, the ball, I'm going to stay to the right because it is so forward, and when it stops being quick, like the last shot, the second shot I threw with it, that's when I'm probably going to get out of that ball instead of moving left, throwing right. But as you can see with this journey, the way it is, I can play, it's a little more versatile for me. I can play straight at it, down first arrow, outside first arrow, and it hooks in there, nice continuous motion, a little quicker. And now I'm getting left and coming around it and throwing it right. It still is that same kind of response in the mid lane and off the dry that I want to see. That way I can trust it and throw it right. The TNT Infused, I really don't trust it throwing it right and making it wanting to hook all the way back left into the pocket, but this journey I do. All right, more left. All right, this could be more 11, 12 at the arrows. I'm gonna throw it out to the right, come around it, because we're gonna need it. I don't need to help with that much. It wants to come off the dry quick all by itself. I gotta make a good shot though. Okay, even that one, I came around it, I was softer. That pin buffer with the 3 made it kick down the lane a little bit farther. It pushed through that mid lane a little bit, but it still came off the dry a lot sharper compared to what the TNT Infused will do. All right, now you can see with that, since I was so far left so far on this fresh house shot, it did skid a little bit farther than I wanted to. It did recover, but it's not the ideal reaction that I want. I'm gonna throw the fade a couple times and show you guys how different that ball is. So like I said, same core. This has the REX Pearl cover stock on it, which for me I think is a lot cleaner. Maybe the TX16 Pearl, but we're gonna throw it and I'll show you. All right, same thing. Since I haven't thrown a lot of shots, we're still gonna go back right again with the fate. It should be forward because the TNT Infused was. I mean, this cover might be a little stronger. I don't know. Hold this safe. Let me just throw it. Like that. That ball I like better in a forward motion because it wasn't as slow as the TNT Infused. It's a little bit quicker, even though it was a little wiggly because it was in the dry, but I still see it revving up and wanting to make a move. Where the TNT Infused right now, sometimes it skids, sometimes it doesn't. Move left with the fate and see if I can make the same shape or a little bit quicker. All right, this is more left the second arrow. Left the first arrow. More like 6, 7 at the arrows. Make a better shot. Oh, that was 9. And there you go. It was cleaner, got in the mid lane, kind of like the journey does, wants to start revving up, but because of that cover, can't tell. I'm not sure if it's stronger or weaker or just maybe a little cleaner because of the formulas of the cover, but it looks like it actually looks a little stronger. It looks because the ball motion is a little slower, but it could be the layout as well. All right, those are those 3. I'm gonna go back to the journey and let's see if we can move more left or just give you better shots all the way around. All right, here we go, more left. I'm trying to not come around it as much as that last shot and make it delay a little bit. I'm trying to make it pick up in the mid lane and off the dry the right way, so it's a little smoother than that skid snappy than the last one was. Like that. Not bad. See, I can get left and throw it right. That was a little farther to the right than I wanted to, but it still has that same continuous shape off the dry and gets all the way up to the pocket. It doesn't stop, where the TNT Infused was really slow, wanting to stop. So with that shot, because you can see I moved more in oil and now it's skidding a little bit farther, I'm gonna throw the TNT Infused in there and see if that same forward shape or I get a little bit more quicker off the dry like the last one I did. All right, so same spot, left the second arrow. I'm gonna come around it a little bit, kind of like I did with the journey, see if I can get it to shape. Should slow down though. It's still not gonna, might not be as continuous as this Journey did all the way up to the pocket like the last one did. Rounded a lot. It did a similar motion, but it was a little slower. It wasn't as quick. That's why I really like the Journey. I really like that quick motion come off it, the quicker responsive ones. Those are the balls I really like to use. Unfortunately, I like to use those on everything. And sometimes the quicker response ones aren't for every laying condition. But for me, I like to throw the versatile ones as much as possible rather than the conditional ones. That's something I'm going to be working on in the off season now. Try to make sure I'm confident in all the different shapes that the Storm 900 Global and Roto Grip offer. That way I know when it's time to throw one and not another. Let's go back to the Journey and see what happens if I throw it two-handed. No boom on that, no boom. Let's try it one more time, that's pretty fun. That was actually, with two-handed, it was actually a lot smoother than quicker off the dry when I put my thumb in it. One more time, and then I'll get really far left with my thumb in it and see what happens. All right, one more time, let's see if I can throw it harder. Actually get a strike. Boom! Just having a little bit of fun. All right. Let's get back to the Journey. I'm going to start moving even more left. Since this house shot is fresher, I could probably be able to trust it, go slower, and have that response, the continuous response off the dry down lane, what I'm looking for when I do move left. So let's see. All right, we're already getting deep already. Really deep, really steep, more close to the third arrow. I'm going to go slow. I'm going to come around it. That wasn't even as good. That one wasn't as good. Let me try that again. That was really around it, cut my wrist. No, that one wasn't good. All right, let's try to throw it one more time. Better than that. More the way I want to throw it. It was a little too slow, a little too deep. That's okay. All right, one more time. Let me get my hand in the right spot. Oh, that's a bad one. What can I say about this ball, man? I do two not very good ones, and this ball still recovered off the dry down lane. I'm really liking this one. Might have to get another one, drill another one. The same thing with the Summit. I like the Summit. I like that quicker motion. It more picks up more in the mid lane rather than past the mid lane or before the mid lane. So I'm really liking this one. All right, one more time. Doing the outer characteristics, stand left, throw right thing, and then we'll wrap this baby up. There we go. That's what I wanted. See, that one I threw it right, it wasn't good enough. All right, enough playing around, enough trying to be a big wheeling. Let's throw a couple more shots, move into where I'm comfortable, and see if the lanes are changing or not. As you see with the cover, I might scratch it up a little bit more over time just to get it to be, as you see when I move into more oil, it's a little wiggly. So just to get it to not skid as far down the lane and be still clean in the front. But for right now, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I like. There we go. Like that. That one wasn't even good either. Came a little bit with my hand. All right, one more shot. We'll wrap this up. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying making this one. I'm striking a lot. As you can see from my TNT Infused video, when that ball needs some oil in the front, that way it'll get down the lane and want to pick up off the mid lane. At least I did a little bit of justice bringing it in on this video. And you can see if you had the fate and you want to go into the Journey, this ball's just going to be a little bit more continuous down lane rather than like the quicker response that the fade is, even though mine looks a little forward because of my rev rate. All right, one more time. Wrap this bad boy up. All right, more in between first and second arrow. Make a good shot. Don't cut my wrist, just throw it. Like that. All right, one more shot. We'll wrap this up. Throw where I normally want to play in between first and second arrow. Let me throw this one better. Oh, that's really good. Just like that. Just like that. That ball, I'm really enjoying the ball. All right, guys, that's my ball review on the new release by Storm, the Storm Journey, which is the 7th ball in the Belmo series line, the signature series. Make sure you do that thing, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that bell for notifications so you know when my content hits the internet. And my next ball review, I'll be on the IQ78U. Yeah, straighter players, low rev rate guy, gonna be throwing urethane, comparing that, probably a pitch black. I know you want to stay tuned. I know you guys want to see that. All right, peace out. Thanks very much for watching.